Welcome back, Mangler3M here, going to continue the Genshin Impact. Last time we had started the story with Jean. Let's see if we got the game uploaded. There we go. Cool.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Alright, so the first step was talking to Sarah. She had a couple tasks that they wanted me to do. Let's see if we can remember what the last one was. Oh, Mona's been unlocked too, so we could actually unlock that one, but I want to continue this one. Lino Minor, Chapter 1, Act 1. Oh, here's Leo Minor, Act 1. But it says characters involved in other quests cannot join this quest. Talk to Margaret. Okay. So, apparently it's other quests. I wonder if it's this quest, the child's secret that we accidentally opened last time with Venti. Let's go ahead and try it and see if that is what it is. Not a problem. Everything needs to get finished anyway.
There it is! Behold, a floaty imaginary friend for floaty-headed Flora! A bloaty floaty!
Wait, imaginary friends can be plants now? Hi, Traveler. Hi, Bard.
Hi, Flora. Can I ask you a question?
Sure. How can I help?
Who's your friend?
Oh, you mean Mr. Floaty? Most people can't see him. Mr. Floaty is my bestest friend. We grew up together.
No fair. Paimon hates feeling left out.
Flora, why exactly are you friends with a bloaty floaty?
What's wrong with it? I always wanted to be friends with a plant who could fly.
Friends with a flying plant? Why?
Because then when it's windy, you and your friend can fly off into the sky together. You gotta admit that's pretty cool.
Isn't that called being blown away?
That's what some people like to call it. I only found out this plant existed from an explorer who told me stories of his adventures. I think his name was Stanley.
I know Stanley.
Stanley's an adventurer. And you can tell he's an expert at it from the stories he tells. The amazing adventures of Stanley are super famous in Mondstadt. He's in the city at the moment. You should go ask him to tell you some of his stories.
That sounds like a fun idea for next time. But, right now we have other things to attend to.
Flora's a pretty mysterious kid.
Which child shall we interrogate next?
Paimon's thinking. Oh, how about that little guy on the bridge?
Bird lover. Speaking of birds. Whoa.
No way!
Well, that is unexpected.
Timmy's a magic.
It's a ruin guard.
Ruin guard?
Heard of guardian angels, but come on.
Paimon's freaking out right now. That thing is sure to attack us.
What say we postpone our conversation with Timmy for the time being?
Paimon, it's for you to say the line, that line you love to say so much.
Huh? Paimon has a favorite line?
One about exploring the area ahead of us later.
Seriously? Oh, alright then. and think up all kinds of imaginary friends?
Fitting, isn't it? That the City of Freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination.
What about adults' imaginations? Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
The thing about wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern, or you miss out on half the fun.
Seems to me you'd find some way of keeping yourself amused even if you drank alone.
If I didn't know any better, I would say you're being deliberately uncivil.
Just drink responsibly on my premises, okay?
Oh, and if I did have one too many, what then? You'd throw me out along with the trash, is that it?
Throw you out?
You know, the same way you threw out Father's legacy. You sold off his mansion. Or maybe you've forgotten.
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
Is that so? Then I trust you were most swift indeed to part with a certain vase?
Sorry, I have no recollection.
That's odd. Master D-Luke, I'm sure I saw such a vase in your home. A beautiful one, unmistakable in fact.
Two of the same people?
Seems our suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear to have imaginary friends.
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
Seems adults are the same everywhere.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up? Okay, well, Paimon for one never wants to grow up.
This raises an interesting question. At what age exactly do people's imaginary friends disappear? Let's go and check. How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Uh-oh. Somehow, Paimon finds the idea of not being able to see Ellen's imaginary friend kinda scary.
She was the fighting girl, right? Oh, I see a chest over there in the corner. How long's that been there? It's Jean! Whoa.
Jean? What is Jean doing here? Is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend?
Ellen is a conscientious child.
So she's so determined to become a knight that she... Okay, that's kinda weird.
Huh? Oh, hello. What are you guys doing?
Are you always training here?
You bet. Today, I heard Stanley talking about his adventures. It was incredible. It got me really pumped up. Oh, I hope I can be as outstanding as him one day.
So that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master Jean?
I mean, obviously I want to become a knight. And if I got to go on an adventure with Jean herself, well, even better.
Seems Ellen really looks up to Jean.
I believe you'll succeed, Ellen.
Huh, thanks. I was thinking, it's not every day I get to hang out with the honorary knight. Would you join me for some sword training? Huh, how can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Yeah!
So that's how to do it. I'm impressed.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. It's clear I still have a long way to go in my training.
So modest. I, for one, think you're quite the pro at this already.
Well, I'm exhausted from training, so clearly my fitness needs some work. One day, though, I'll smash all the training dummies in Mondstadt.
Ellen, she's our girl. If she can't do it, Hilly Churl.
Thanks. Shoot, I got so caught up here I forgot there's something I was supposed to do today. Ugh, but I'm so sore from training. I can hardly move. Honorary Knight, could you deliver a message to Jack for me?
Who's Jack?
He's a friend of mine, recently started as an adventurer. We were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure plans. Could you let him know it'll have to be another day? If I'm not mistaken, you should find him at the Temple of the Lion. He's adventuring with Stanley today.
Whoa.
Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer, renowned in all of Mondstadt. He once set foot in the Mare Javari.
Temple of the Lion? Sure, I missed that place.
Thank you so much.
Is this an answer from this world?
And now Margaret's longings opened up, but I'll go ahead and continue this one because this one looks interesting also. Looks like the story's kind of crisscrossed and then they just sent me up the different path. Back. They want cryo and animo. Fire, check. Electric, check. I've got animo, but it's level 1. I'll do it anyway.
I can do it.
So no healers, so this will have to be a eating food and stuffs if I need it.
The Temple of the Lion? We explored this place once before, didn't we? During the Storm Terrans. Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. We didn't bag all the loot last time!
So we got Venti, he's an arrow, so I don't necessarily need Sucrose, but now we know.
Looks like we're there.
Not to worry, allow me. Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high.
Whoa. He made wind. I didn't bag all the loot last time. Pretty strong. See some carrots. Oh, it's a foul.
Let's play.
Oh, we got a mage somewhere over here.
Here we go. Yeah.
Freeze!
Brace yourself. yourselves. Time for takeoff.
Bye-bye.
Thunderclap!
Nice and spicy.
Frostbite.
Dodge this!
Freeze.
Dodge this!
What's the hurry?
Freeze!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Dodge this!
Cool it.
Animal hypostasis in motion.
Not much, is it?
Stand clear.
One after another. Did I miss him, or is he hiding the whole time?
Dodge this!
Ta-da! There's some of that loot I forgot. There is a mage over there. Looks like ice, so we need fire. Melt the ice. Anything over there? Just a long way down.
Hey, are those guys?
Rescue. Back at Stanley. There we go.
Think you can get away? Here we go.
Bubba, get them!
Wow. Good work. Always go for the chest. Alright, Stanley.
I was so sure I was about to die.
To be fair, that could have gone either way. So, you must be Jack the Adventurer, I assume?
Yes. Who are you?
Actually, we came looking for you.
Ellen has a message for you. She said she won't be able to join you today to plan out your next adventure together. She'll join you some other time.
Oh, I see. I feel bad you had to come all this way to find me, and then had to rescue me.
Huh? I don't see what all the fuss is about. It was nothing that I, Stanley, couldn't have dealt with by myself.
Sounds like the guy from Homestar.
You are Stanley? You are that legendary adventurer? Renowned in all of Mondstadt? Who once set foot in the Mare Jafari?
The very same.
I must say, it's an honor to meet one as legendary as yourself.
Why did I have to rescue you?
Well then, how would everyone like to proceed? Head back or head further inside?
Jack, what do you think?
I think we should keep going. With Stanley by our side, we'll have no problem.
Okay, motion passed by unanimous consent. Let's head further in.
So, I'm guessing you mostly came here because you want to hear my adventure stories. Am I right?
No, we really were just looking for Jack.
What? Do you know who I am? I am Stanley, renowned adventurer of Mondstadt.
Yeah, I think we got that.
Well, your attitude says maybe you don't got that. I am Stanley, the living legend. Stanley who braved the Mangiavari.
Enough already! Ugh, stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth!
It's true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you? Where was I?
You and your partner reached the Merjavari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely. There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. The Merjavari. Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow. So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more. With the gentle breeze carried away the tears welling up in my eyes.
Poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I know. Because an adventurer's proudest achievement is to die in the course of their final adventure. But whatever happens, no adventurer should ever die in a place where the wind doesn't blow.
Aww.
It has to bring your spirit back to Mondstadt.
That's right. To die in a place where the wind blows, and to have your spirit carried back to Mondstadt on the wind, that's the dream.
Yeah. Although, the most I can aspire to right now is beginner's commissions, like clearing out the slimes clogging up the sewers.
You shouldn't die in a place with no wind. Why do they keep going on about that? Is that why Stanley thinks the Merjavari is the most terrifying place in the world? Because there's no wind there?
Oh boy. Fire and ice. So we need the fire first. Put out the ice. And then we need water to put out the fire, which we don't have. So we'll probably switch to Venti and use his power.
Race you! Now I'm really in a pickle.
Here we go. Think you can get away? Let me sleep a while.
This moment will be frozen.
Alright. Did we finish him? Yes, we finished the ice guy.
Swirl, Mark 2, Animal Test 6308. Oh no! Did I ruin everything?
Now we just pummel him.
Dodge this! Lightning flash!
Oh yeah.
Traveler, I believe I've made a small discovery. Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
Two Stanleys?
What? Stanley has an imaginary friend?
It's himself.
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face.
Fits his description of himself.
You're saying his imaginary friend is an idealized version of his own self? Interesting idea. But is it true?
Please excuse me. I'll be leaving now.
Bye, Stanley.
Where's he going?
Do you two still have time to spare?
Oh, what is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. Something he's never told anyone before. The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago. They were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The Sword of Brilliant Valor and the Shield of Magnificent Honor. I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield are still right here in Mondstadt, over in Dadaupa Gorge. Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve these two legendary weapons?
Why did he abandon him in the wild then?
I don't know. Outstanding individuals always come with their quirks, right? If I can just get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of, maybe they'll finally come around to the idea of me being an adventurer. Right now, I'm just a rookie. My abilities are limited, and my parents don't support my goals one bit. So, what do you say? Help a guy out? I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it, because my reasons are so... selfish. But, I swear I'll give the weapons back to him as soon as I'm done.
Aw, poor Jack. Let's help him out.
Hard to say no after that sob story.
You coming too?
I don't know.
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage wine that I had someone
he
fetch
loves
for me a couple
dandelion
years
wine.
ago. Help me find these weapons, and it's all yours.
Dadaupa Gorge, was it? Let's hurry. There's no time to lose.
Cool. Not bad. Anything I missed out here? Probably. Am I gonna look for it? Nah. Probably a little chest with some gray stuff. It's delicious. Alrighty. Let's heal here. I'm gonna swap out Sucrose. We'll put Barbara back.
Wish me luck.
And the resting be okay. Head over to the gorge. We'll take this way. They probably wanted me to walk there anyway. Maybe I'll talk to say something while we're going. It says there was a boss up here. I have it marked on my map. Is it still there? Or did I already beat it? Must have already beaten it. It might have been that flying. All right. Bet you I have to beat all those guys to get the weapon.
Take this! Lightning slash! Following thunder!
Lightning flash!
Don't see it in there. Oh, green things over here. It's like big fish. Oh, I see there's flowers down there. See the burning flowers?
Oh, so sorry.
I may have shot them. Hard to tell. There's also a house over there. I bet it's in that house. I was distracted by the fire, and it was actually probably there the whole time. See those fire things underneath?
Cool it.
Not anymore. Can't quite get under there. Oh well. Alright. Let's go inside that that little house and see if the sword is in there. Yeah, it could be.
Hey, that bunch of hilly churls.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Some kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of knickknacks? Are they worshipping them?
Seems so. That must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely.
Lightning flash!
Oh boy, it's the big guy.
Out of the frying pan, into the...
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it!
I'll protect us.
Lightning flash!
Nice and spicy.
Halloween thunder!
Bye-bye.
Help! My dinner's your toast!
My dinner's attacking me.
Take this!
Retrieve the brilliant sword of valor. Look at that thing. Wow. So shiny.
Lo and behold, the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
Are you sure?
It's a claymore.
Looks kind of basic to Paimon, and a little worse for wear, too.
Oh.
Why would hilly trolls be bowing down before a piece of junk like this?
Seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile of spoils these hilly trolls were already celebrating.
This is in terrible shape, and it's so basic, I'm at a loss for words.
Stanley probably put it there.
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an Animo crystal fly? They're found in the open country around Mondstadt City. If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, Its brilliant glow is mesmerizing. It truly resembles an exquisite crystal dancing in the night air. Is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless, fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits, valor is the thing that gets you fired up and fighting back. It's the brilliant ray of light that guides you out from the darkness.
That was some very elaborate ox tongue. Excellent recovery. Almost fell for it myself. We'll say excellent recovery.
You're right. You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
So, we got our sword. Now we just need that shield. Let's scout around. It's definitely in Dadaupa Gorge, so... Huh?
There's somebody there.
Stanley? What's he doing here?
Told you he put it there.
He's acting so weird.
What happened? Why did you stop all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those Mora-spouting weasel thieves passed by is all.
What? Where? I want to see.
Maybe another time. We have a shield to find, remember?
Wow. He didn't attack me and I walked right past. That was cool. Somewhere over here is a shield. I'm gonna try not to wake up everybody. Could be in here. That looks just like a chest, but I'll get it anyway. Oh, I didn't jump high enough. Oh, and I don't have Venti to jump even higher. I have a tree. Uh-oh. Aw. Fell from the tree. Oh yeah. Who needs little fairies?
Is this an answer from this world?
Not the shield. Okay. Shield, where could you be? Up here, maybe. No. I was just weak. There's some blobs over there. Maybe I have to fight them. They're a little low level-wise, though. I thought they were level 58 at the other place. Maybe they're up on top. No, I would assume. Aha! Found him. He's holding the shield.
Lo and behold, the shield of magnificent honor.
Yeah.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. It's a chunk of wood. A chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached. Who in their right mind would use this as a shield?
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just taken from a wine barrel.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is none other than the Shield of Magnificent Honor. Warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Is not the broken and splintered shield the one that has fought in countless wars and lived to tell the tale? Though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength of will. Is that not the true meaning of honor?
Venti's in top form today.
You have a point. Shiny new shields don't stay new and shiny for long. Okay then. Well, maybe if we ask nicely, he'll just let us take the Shield of Magnificent Honor for free. Ahem. Excuse me, Mr. Hilly Churro? Well, okay, you take it from here. Hope you've picked up some Hilly Churlium by now. If not, there's always body language.
Vin Platadada.
Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all.
Kucha Pupu Gushiye. Oof.
Uh-oh, he did not seem to appreciate that.
Mani Nini Baidomu.
Uh-oh, he did not seem to appreciate that. Oh no, we ticked him off big time.
Take this!
Now will you hand it over?
Race you!
It's like Don Quixote de la Mancha. He's got his helmet.
Hey, he dropped the Shield of Magnificent Honor and ran.
Guys, thank you so much. I can't believe I actually found them. Mom, Dad, check out the legendary weapons I found.
Hey, wait! The wine, you promised! And I actually helped a lot this time. What are you doing here, Stanley? Out for a stroll?
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard? Fancy that, huh? You, out for a stroll, too?
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend look for something.
I'm starting to think Stanley might be a fraud.
Oh, definitely a fraud, no question.
Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack's feelings?
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Daraupa Gorge. You fought battles here before, after all.
You better believe it. I can navigate this whole area with my eyes closed.
Wow. Then I admire your perseverance. And your memory, too.
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better watch out, though. This place is crawling with hilichurros. I'll get back to my, stroll now. Goodbye.
Guilty conscience much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack, should he? Although, on further reflection, I must say I'm intrigued. Someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead. I wonder, if such a person was forced to take their first step towards the future, which way would they go?
What are you talking about?
I'm just musing to myself. Anyway, I propose we take a trip to Angel's Share tonight.
Let's get my drink. Wait till 18 o'clock. Or fast forward. Wait till the lighting is just right.
You gotta try Dawn Winery's dandelion.
Get behind Stanley.
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name?
There's another Stanley.
Surely not. Even I've never heard tell of a second Stanley.
This imaginary friend.
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me. I should have been the one that died in the Miljabari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name? Why?
Oh, he's not really Stanley.
Why? If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world.
The truth comes out.
You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day. But now, that'll never happen, because your life was cut short, and all because of a worthless tag-along.
Does anyone get what's going on here?
I think our friend really did make it to the Mirjavari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other Stanley's name?
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. So I tell you adventure stories at every opportunity. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Mirjavari. He's the greatest adventurer there ever was, and he lives on. Stanley will never die, because I am Stanley. I am Stanley. I'm sorry, Stanley. I'm getting too old. Now, are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes! We're busted!
Go away. Save your questions. And just leave me in peace.
But...
Leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad you guys are here. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield. My parents are finally supporting me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me, so I can take them out on the road.
That's wonderful! So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and set off on your intrepid trip traversing Teyvat?
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home just yet. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an adventurer in the first place. Stanley, Oh, you're drunk again. We'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some more of your stories?
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
Jack. Jack.
Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for not telling him about my secret.
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is so pure, unblemished. I'm just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star, full of potential. I cannot allow his dreams to be crushed.
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experiences. They're all true, aren't they?
Stories, experiences. What's the point of them anymore? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret of all, and my biggest fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality and the details of his life, I don't remember them clearly anymore. But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior, and that image has held him captive his entire life.
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so much has slipped away. I'm completely and utterly worthless. No adventurer should have to go that way. No adventurer ever.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind.
Hans
I can hear the
Archibald.
wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old
Poor Hans,
spirit?
always the liar. Getting rid of his imaginary friend. It's gone.
I can't believe it. Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to calm back down. But I think that I'm gonna be okay.
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way. This calls for a celebration! And by celebration, I do, of course, mean libation.
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out, remember? I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly. Let's meet at the usual place.
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why does Paimon never heard of it? Hey, Tonka's bored!
I think I know where, possibly. My guess is the statue.
Race you!
Or Windfall, that park place. We'll try here first. Here. He likes hanging out here. Whenever I see him, he's out around here. Okay, I was wrong. Oh, characters. Okay, usual place. I can't go there. So I'm gonna go down to finish up the other quest. This is Jane's quest that I was trying to figure. I should have checked that first, but oh well. Let's grab a mushroom while we're up here. Barbara's got a bunch of things that need mushrooms. I think it's Barbara. So smooth. See it, therefore I must grab it. Ooh. Oh, Venti's back.
So, yours is the cat that went missing.
Venti! Have you come to help?
He's in both quests.
Me here to help you? Why, on the contrary, it is I who needs the helping.
But Paimon just saw you talking to Margaret about Prince.
Aha! So, Prince is the name of the feline fiend who thieved my spare astral iron strings. Though it gladdens my heart to see that the free-spirited ethos of Mondstadt is alive and well in creatures great and small, still, it's a bit audacious.
Both completely fast asleep.
Prince is a mischievous little rascal, all right.
Spoken just like a parent who chooses to spoil said rascal.
Indeed. Just like Barbados.
Yes, quite. Now, let's see about getting ourselves an audience with His Little Highness Prince Rascal of Mondstadt. I have a performance tonight, and without my spare strings, I shall have to disappoint my audience.
What would a kitty cat want with lyre strings anyway?
Everyone knows cats go crazy for a ball of string.
What? These lyre strings are made of astral iron, which contains animo energy. That makes them extremely durable, so I normally just roll them up in a ball to make them easier to carry. That's a trick of the trade from a traveling bard.
The strings contain animal energy? That'll help us. It's time for you to use your elemental sight again. I'm sure there must be some elemental footprints or something.
Thank you all. Prince should be somewhere around the marketplace. It's a black cat you're looking for. Oh, take this fish. It's Little Prince's favorite food. Maybe it'll help you find him.
Prince likes fish. Got it.
15, 16. That's a nice haul. The Vision Hunt Decree.
The Vision Hunt Decree? Did something bad happen?
I see it. It's this way.
Hey, look!
Found him.
Over there! It looks just like the cat Margaret was describing. So
Yoink.
it must be Prince, right?
Got him. Instead of land on top of him and catch him. Yoink. There's the cat. Get him.
Prince! Where did you go running off to? Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
We definitely had our work cut out for us looking for him.
He's right behind Firecracker.
Oh, Princey, how could you leave me like that?
Looks like those two need some time to themselves. And here are your astral iron strings, Venti.
You found them! Wonderful! I was not optimistic they would turn up. I dare say that a private performance played using these very same strings would not be an excessive way to show my gratitude.
What?
The cat meowed.
Apologies. At this distance, my cat allergy seems to be rearing its head.
Oh, now Paimon gets why you didn't go looking for your strings by yourself?
Anyway, thanks for the help. I'll be going now.
I think we're finally finished with the commissions we were doing for Jean. A day in the life of Jean really is hard work. Wonder how she's feeling now. Let's head to the cathedral and pay her a visit.
Alright, back to the other part of Mondstadt. We got 2 missions, so I don't know which one we should do first. Let's try the Venti one. Yep, in the hands. See? Told you it was up there. The usual place. He likes hanging out around here.
You made it. Finally.
Just
What did it take
tell
that
us
long?
where you meet next time, okay? We looked everywhere. So, did you at least manage to find your wine?
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage. When actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. This takes me back. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet.
What?
It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant, who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right? You mentioned it before!
That's right. The Tyrant of the Winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then, I was but a wisp among the 1,000 winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human form. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind, a gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better, or tiny seeds of hope.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti, do you mean you used to look different than you do now?
Yup. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a friend. In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told. Where a tyrant ruled, I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky, he was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently.
The hero,
In the
okay.
smoke, A despot met his doom. And
He
we
provided the
watched
wind.
his great
The wind must have
talent
spread the
fell
fire.
none too soon. Mondstadt began anew. The story passed down. And since then, never has another worn its crown.
Should take their kingdom and spread it to Storm Terror's lair. That would be like a super kingdom.
What happened to your friend?
Same situation with Stanley's friend.
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course. The suspense is killing Paimon.
Paimon, could you fetch us some meat or fish?
But Venti's telling his story. What makes you suddenly want to have a meat feast?
Getting a little peckish or something.
Oh, so peckish.
Paimon's had it up to here with you.
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back. Back to a song that I first heard from him.
I'm listening.
Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world
Hello?
on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
Alright, so we hear it, but we don't see it. I don't know why the game just stopped showing. But either way, I've got to go do some stuff to help with my car. I don't know if I'll be able to get back on today or not. But I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream for now, just so I can hurry up and finish all that stuff. But thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you guys next time. And we'll continue Venti's quest, Jean's quest. Sorry about the hiccup. It's just a little bit of trouble there. So, alright, have a good one.